Hey guys, it's Gary from Fitz Preacher Farm. Watching some videos this morning, and old school with a modern twist got me fired up on some cast iron cooking, so I thought I'd just jump in the fray. Look what we got here today. We got us a pork tenderloin, and we're going to wrap that thing in bacon. But before we do that, we're going to wrap that in some sugar-free. This is Trivia, whatever. Let me get it for you here. It's a brown sugar blend. And we're going to rub that dude down, and then we're going to wrap that thing in there. And we're going to place it right in here in this Dutch oven in between these sweet potatoes. Didn't have a trivet, but hey, you can always make you a trivet. Got you some onions. We're going to put that in there. Let me get this tenderloin all fixed up and weaved up, and I'll show you what we got before we get to cooking. Alright, we got our bacon all weaved. Yeah, you know what I meant. Woven together. We put a little more brown sugar on there. It's going to take two hands, so I'm going to have to put you down. But what we're going to do, we're going to roll this up in that bacon. I'll show you when I get it done. Alright, here's what it looks like. We're going to put that in the Dutch oven, and we're going to take it outside, and we're going to put some coals on it, and we're going to cook it, and I'll show you that in just a second. But that's kind of what our pork tenderloin looks like. Of course, you want to salt and pepper. We'll salt and pepper that, and then we're going to put it right in there in between them two sweet taters and on that bed of onions. And I think Mama said she wanted some fried apples to go with this too, so we're going to fix her up. So I'll see you in a minute. Take you outside. I'd say we got us a pretty good batch of charcoal going there. Let's get this baby on the fire. We don't need very many on the bottom. As I showed you, we made us a little trivet with our onions on the bottom. And like I say, we don't need a big bed of coals down here underneath. Don't really need a whole lot on top either. We want that pork loin to get to about 150 degrees internal temperature. So there's just a good little bed of coals there. Set our Dutch oven on there. Put our lid on. Get you up here where you can see. Then we're going to start placing them around this lid. And in about 30 minutes or so, we ought to have us a pork tenderloin and a couple of sweet potatoes that will set you free. I was supposed to do some gardening today, but I had to go to the store for my mom. She's almost 80 and I don't want her out. Of course, she's kind of hard-headed, and she kind of likes to do her own thing, which most of us do. You know, we're all Americans. We like to do our own stuff, and And so she got kind of aggravated at me, and I told her I'd go for her, so I had to go take care of that. We ought to be looking out for the old folks now. I say looking out for the old folks. I'm 62, so I don't know if I'm old or not. I don't feel old, but that don't mean I'm not. But there we go. We will come back in about 30 minutes and we'll see what we got. And we'll check it. We'll take the temperature here in just a minute. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes. We're going to take a peek. Oh yeah, but we ain't near there. We're not near there. So we'll check it again in a little while. Okay, it's been about an hour now. And I had to build me a little deal around here. The wind got to blowing. And the outside temperature on this thing right now says it's about 420 degrees. But we're going to check the inside of this little tenderloin and see what we got. Oh, we're there. Looky there. I believe that says about 150, doesn't it? That's exactly where we want to be. Them sweet taters are done. Oh my goodness. It's all done. And it's just in time for Mama to get home. I'll show you what we got when we get her unloaded. Okay, I told y'all we was going to add some fried apples to this little meal. We got our apples. We got them a little salt in there and some lemon juice to keep them from turning brown. They've been in the refrigerator for a little bit. Trimmed them up. Then we put some of that brown sugar on there. And we're going to get all that goodness out of there. We really like fried apples around here, especially with a pork, some kind of pork, and we're going to have the pork tenderloin. We're going to run that on about medium. And the thing about these is you put that brown sugar in there, you really got to keep them stirred up. So there's some more cast iron. That's my number 8 Griswold that I'm proud of, that I've restored, and it does a pretty good job. So that's our fried apples, and we're going to fry them up in some butter, and we'll have some pork tenderloin and a baked sweet potato. I'll show you what we got when we put it all together. I don't know if you guys have ever had fried apples before, or you've ever done this, but if you can look down in there, you can see how that's kind of caramelizing. It's kind of starting to caramelize a little bit. That shows that they're getting done. And you see we got that one right there. It's got some brown on it. That's what you want to see. There's a little brown. And that's fried apples. Here's our finished product out of the Dutch oven. You notice we took those onions that we used for the trivet, and there they are. Here's our sweet potatoes. They're done. We're going to trim that little baby up here in just a minute. We put some Frank's hot sweet sauce on there, sweet chili sauce, and we really like that, and that gives a little flavor. But hey, there you go. That's your Dutch oven cooking for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. I learn something every time I turn on YouTube, and that's what I like about it. I like people helping each other out, and we're all learning together and learning these things, and I really enjoy YouTube and the family, the friendship that we have on there. I really like it. Hope you liked the video. Hey, I'm at 49 subscribers. Surely somebody can subscribe to my channel. share these videos if you would. I'd appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed it, and see you next go around. By the way, the reason we use this stuff is my wife, she can't eat sugar anymore, and I just want to let you know this stuff right here is pretty good. It's got stevia in it, I think, and it's a great substitute for brown sugar, and really can't tell any difference. I actually use coconut sugar instead of regular sugar in my stuff, and that's what that is, coconut sugar. It's good for you. It's not refined. So just a side note there.